Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do free AE transitions on Alight Motion, if that makes sense. So I know most of the videos I've done like this in the past all require the premium version of Alight, but these ones are going to be all 100% completely free. So the first one I'm going to show you how to do is a double pinch. So first things first, you have to go onto your photo and add the pinch and bold effect. Make sure to, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to center right here, and then you want to scroll until you get to this end, till you get to the left side, and then go to Y, and then turn it like the positive, so it's all the way up in the corner right here. And then you want to go ahead and duplicate that, but instead of the Y being in the corner, you're going to want to move it down, and then go ahead and make the X go this way. Make the X go into the positive. So it's pinching at both corners. So on the first one, go ahead and set your strength to 0. Then add your keyframes. And on the second one, turn it all the way down to negative 1.00. Just copy my graph. And then move your keyframes to the beginning and the end. Make the radius 600. And then just go ahead and do the exact same thing with your other one. So this is what it looks like so far. Now, on the other one, on this picture, you're going to want to go ahead and add that same effect again. And once again, go ahead and move it up to the corners you had it at before. And on the first one, go ahead and set the strength to like 1.00, positive 1.00. And then on your second keyframe, set it to 0. And then just copy my graph. And the radius on this one is optional. I'm going to do it just because I think it looks better. So once again, just set the radius to 600 if you're going to do it. And then do the exact same thing on this one. So this is the finished product. So that's how you do like a double pinch transition. And it's 100% free. So the next transition we're going to do is a swirl. So go ahead, go onto effects, and then find swirl in the distortion and warp category. Turn the strength down to 0. And then go ahead, add 2 keyframes, and on your second one, set it to 100. And then copy my graph, and then just move your keyframes where they need to go. And go ahead and make the radius all the way up to 80, just so you can see the swirl better. So it looks like that right now. On your second photo, go ahead and add swirl all over again. I just sound like a crazy lady there. I'm sorry. And then go ahead and set the strength to negative 100 this time. And on your second keyframe, set it back down to 0. And then copy my graph and then move your keyframes where we need to move them, same old. And then go ahead and make your radius 80 again. And that's just how you do a swirl. It's that's really simple. So, and it looks really cool. So this is like one of my favorite ones. Next transition is like an offset spin or like a corner spin, if that makes sense. So go ahead and find tiles, add it, and then copy the effect so you don't have to go back and do it again. And then paste it, and then go ahead and find angle, add 2 keyframes, and then set on the second keyframe to 90 degrees. On Android it'll be positive 90, but for iOS users it's going to be negative 90. Copy my graph, and then move your keyframes where they need to be. And then go to move and transform, find offset, once again add 2 keyframes, and on the second one just swipe it to 500. Copy my graph, and then move your keyframes where they need to go. So it looks like that right now. And on the second one, go ahead and paste tiles again 2 times. And go into angle again, and then go ahead and make it positive 90 for iOS users, and then negative 90 for Android users. I don't know why like alight motion like degrees is, or like numbers are just like opposite on iOS and Android. It doesn't really make sense, but like it's whatever, I guess. And then go ahead and find offset again. Add 2 keyframes. And on the first one, go ahead and make it negative 500. And then copy my graph. And then move your keyframes to the beginning and the end once again. And then you're done with this one. I'm going to be showing you how to do a clock wipe spin. So go ahead and add on tiles, which I already have on. So you can just go ahead and add them. And then go to the spin part of the alight motion, and then go ahead and add 2 keyframes, and on the second one turn it to positive 90 degrees. Copy my graph and move your keyframes to the beginning and the end so it starts a spin transition, and then go ahead and add 2 keyframes again and make the first one negative 90 in your second photo. Copy my graph and then move your keyframes. Also, when am I not filming at like 3 in the morning? So it just starts a regular spin. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and add a shape, which is a square, and then go ahead and zoom in all the way. Change it to whatever color you'd like. I'm just going to do white because it's simple. And then you're going to want to go right where your photo ends and then trim it. And then go ahead, go to matte mask and key, add on radial wipe, make the progress 360, add 2 keyframes, and on the second one, wipe it to set it to 180. Copy my Copy my graph. Move your keyframes where they need to be. Now on Android, on this part, you would need to hit counterclockwise, not for iOS users, but for Android, go ahead and hit counterclockwise on this part. So it looks like this. And for iOS users, do it on the second photo. So now what you're going to want to do is add in another square and zoom it in. And once again, trim it where your picture ends. And go on to matte mask and key again. Add radial wipe again. Make the progress 360. And on the first keyframe, set it to 180. And then copy my graph. Move your keyframes where they need to be. Now for iOS users, go ahead and hit counterclockwise. And then make it the same color as the first one. And then you're done. That's how you do a clock wipe spin. That's all for this video. And once again, thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. That's like literally crazy that I'm even saying that. But I am just so grateful that I get to help each and every one of you with anything you need, like at all. And it's kind of like really like, it makes me really happy to see how much all of you have grown with editing. And like some of you even call me your idol, which is kind of insane, honestly. But really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all so much, and thank you for the support. And yeah, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment more tutorial recommendations down below. And follow my Instagram, which is always in the description. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.